remember that bit. But it didn't seem too bad. They acted it out pretty okay. I feel like for what it's worth, as its own story, it seemed to be pretty decent. It's not as bad as people imagine it to be. Of course, it's not going to be the true, it's not going to stick to the true image of what Cowboy Bebop was. But as its own
It's not dead yet.
But then as its own story, it runs pretty fine for me. I actually don't mind watching. Continue to watch it anyways. I have a few issues with it, especially with Vicious, because they make him out to be like this very like raging crybaby basically. But because I think in the anime anyways, he's a more reserved and calm person in comparison to the person we see.
Vicious is okay, reserved maybe, but not calm. Vicious is not calm at all.
He gets angry, but he's not like flinging around his anger all over the place. Like
he quite literally does that.
Whole freaking like mafia that he was a part of.
Syndicate, yeah, he kills the elders.
Yeah, but then he still
he just kills the most powerful people in the Cowboy Bebop universe for funsies.
I remember him being very reserved for some reason.
Reserved, yes, but not
him
calm.
Attacking Julia of all people.
Okay, we'll get to that. But one sec before that, Romancho Basu says, I remember there was a Jotaro live action. Sid, what do you know about this? Because
I do not know about this and I don't want to know.
I'm just wondering how JoJo's Bizarre Adventure will look if they got it like live action with like same lines and shit.
Figure person with like plastic surgery all around.
No, do you think they rotoscope the whole thing and put like harsh edges on all their characters?
No, it just looks like a Japanese dude.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, just normal dudes.
Bro, even Romancho watched JoJo. Okay, guys, yes, I will watch JoJo someday. Okay, I will do it. Don't keep pestering me. I will do it one day. But very surprising that you should say that, Audi. What a smooth transition. Because I have some. I'm just going to quickly scroll through. Oh, no. I can't show that yet. Yeah, I have some opinions that are very close to yours. I'm actually not too disappointed with it. The Death Note live action made me want to tear my eyeballs out, and the Cowboy Bebop one makes me feel good. I was like, wow.
So you like it? Nice.
See, here's the thing. There are a few issues, but I think the main key here is that it's an adaptation. It's not a recreation. So they went with their own style. They went with their own ideas for the whole thing, which I understand. I might not agree with all of them, but I do understand it.
Similar to like how much ever I saw the style.
No, they've changed a lot of different things.
The world seemed the same, even the way
Yeah, but I'm saying the style of the characters, how they behave, what kind of personalities they have.
Oh, the characters are different. They're not the same characters.
They are not the same. No.
They are not the same. The guy who plays Jet was like
that they're different.
No, that's what I don't agree with all the decisions they made. But they made a few of them I do agree with. Like the guy who played Jet, I don't remember his names, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Sid will look it up and tell me. But he did a really good job. I felt like he was a little whiny, and I'll tell you why. But I felt like he was a little whiny, but otherwise he did a really good job. Apparently, he was a huge fan of Cowboy Bebop before he got the role as well. Sorry?
Mustafa
Shakir, yeah. He was a big fan of Cowboy Bebop before this live action thing even started. And he really wanted to do justice to the character. Yeah. And
he's really cool as Jet, yeah. I'll say that.
And Spike is what?
John Cho.
Yeah. Bro, tell me any one of your friends who hasn't watched JoJo, says Random Otaku. Random Otaku, I will have you known that my friends don't watch anime except for these two idiots over here, okay? So none of them have watched JoJo. How about that, huh? I don't know why that's such a gotcha, but it is. But yeah, so Jet was the problem with Jet for me is Sid in the live action. Jet has a ex-wife and a kid. So yeah. So they have like issues with
his backstory.
They changed all their backstories. So
wait, even Spike's?
Yes.
Well, Spike's not so much, right?
I mean, not all of them to the same extent as Jet, but all of them have had alterations to their backstories. Has a very
similar storyline, but she has like a different way of going about it.
Yeah. So Faye, okay, wait, we'll get to Faye because I have a few thoughts there. But Jet has a kid, which I again do not agree with the decision they made over there, but I understand it because they wanted to go through a different set of emotions with him. But it felt like they were using the child as an excuse for different things. So Jet literally goes after bounties because he wants to buy his child some doll which is famous in the universe. And I was like, I don't think that is. I don't think you run after bad guys irrespective of the danger it poses to you just to get your kid a doll. Like I can understand you really want your kid to have the doll, but you basically almost died thrice in the first episode, so to speak. And Spike was John Cho. He had I think he did well. A lot of people liked him. A lot of people hated him. But a lot of people hated him because he wasn't the, cool, distant guy that he was in the anime. This guy, this John Cho tried adding more humor. He was smiling more. He was more expressive than Spike usually is. Because Spike is either like disappointed or he's walking around with a smile like Buddha. You don't know what the fuck the smile exactly means.
Yeah.
So a lot of people said they didn't like that, but I thought he did well. Different.
I think looks-wise he killed it.
Looks-wise, I think all of them did really well.
Yeah,
to be very honest, everybody except Vicious. Vicious's face was just like too square for me. I don't know if that makes sense.
I know what you're talking about. It's like a more chiseled jawline for some reason.
I don't know how Vicious looks, but also like was training martial arts and stuff for the show. I heard.
Okay, yeah, I've scrolled down to show a picture of Vicious in the stream. You should be able to see it now.
He looks much older.
No, his face is like squarish / rectangularish for me. I don't know why.
He has a thicker chin, I guess, and Vicious has a really thin chin.
So he looks like every time this guy is on screen, I'm just like, why is his jaw so square? It's like he has sharp edges on his jaw. But yeah,
well, if you
I don't know. It's just a really weird thing.
Itself, he does seem a bit similar, except his chin.
Yeah, but in the live action, he looks like freaking JoJo character in Cowboy Bebop.
Like, just look at an image of this thing of the anime, and you'll see the difference.
How does Ain look?
It's
Ain is beautiful.
Dog at the end of the day, it's literally the
Ain
same.
is beautiful.
Nice.
But Ain's backstory is changed as well. Also, Nandemo Theme says the whole crew in the anime was really memorable and wholesome. And Romanchabasu says, my take on the live action thingy is that pretty much any shonen anime can't really be made that way. Just like Critical said, those facial expressions straight up looks cringy and weird. And Nandemo Theme was, why is Vicious like Voldemort? You know what? Now I see it. Except he needs to be a little paler.
Ralph Fiennes is acting out as Vicious. Interesting.
The fight scene gave me this that it was slightly exaggerated, like it was trying to imitate anime in a way. Like we did see that even in the trailers, right?
It was